Got some more Yagia reports and Nakano this time. I'm actually out here in Nakano trying to test a theory I had, that the expansion packs are only dropped in Nakano, because I got 2 of them in here in very close succession. So I figured I might as well come out here and just kill Yukis for the low chance of getting the gun that I need for the expertise quest anyway. But I got Yagia reports instead, so that kind of kills my theory that they were only a Shibuya drop, since that's where I got them the first time round. Just got the gun! It didn't take very long, but unfortunately I was hoping to get at least 1 comp expansion to speed up the Kodama grind, but didn't happen to get any. There it is. Can complete that quest now and get a little bit more expertise. Got a new pursuit skill to learn. This one gives us 5% extra power, so I think we're up to 6% now, because you just have a 1% power no matter what you do. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Let's hand in this gun. About gun knowledge. Here it is. Thank you. We're very close to unlocking Ashes and Dust, the chain expertise for Rapid. Oh my god, we got one, boys. We fucking got one. Did you see that? It's about right on drop rate as well. Whew, I was starting to worry. I was starting to worry. Because I've been getting some weird shit like sneakers. Like, what the fuck is sneakers? Nothing, it's not on any drop table. It must be some weird global drop. Another one! Yes! That wasn't even that, it hasn't even been an hour since the last one. Sweet. We've stocked up enough fighting spirits to make a purchase at Cyan, and I'm gonna buy Hehomanism, which gives you an extra care per day. So that'll be useful for getting my demons up to Soulstone Friendship. Gonna do our daily Denshi Cairo. Should be the hack option this time round. And let's go for floor set 4. Looks like it's going to be some Gakis this time. Are they weak to fire like normal Gakis? Yes, they are. These guys have a lot more health than I expected. Even though we're hitting a weak point, we still have to 2-shot them. So that we will get to a point where climbing these floors is going to be too difficult for us to continue. And we'll have to wait till we're more powerful. Ooh, a Garm. They're weak to fire, aren't they? Nice, okay. Let's get up close and rapid him down. Pretty easy. So the reward for this floor set is a cracked aquamarine. So I'm stacking up a lot of Jackboxes, which I would like to open, because I have a chance at giving you a gift melon and a cup of friendship, which can help me get my soul stones a lot quicker than just using care every day. But then the issue comes, I don't have any room in my bank to store all these items that I'm going to be getting. So I think the best way to free up some inventory space is to just get rid of these DCMs. So I'm going to go around and contract a hell of a lot of demons. So we actually have quite a few of these demons already. And the reason why I'm not just tossing these DCMs and I want to actually record them is because you can get some passive buffs for your demon, which may come in handy later once I start doing Wildcat dungeons. But for some reason I can't see them yet. I guess you need to have it unlocked or something. But we have a Datsube here, and I do have the DCM for that. Here it is. Just like that. So we'll just go through and summon them all out and record them to the DCM. Apparently Lost Huapo does not count, so I'll have to get a real Huapo. Cleared up some depot space. Can probably clear some more, but we'll deal with that later. But I've got 43 straight boxes to open. Been getting so many from this Kodama grind. Let's hope we can get some cups and melons. There's one melon. That's good, but it's not so useful without a cup, to go alongside it. Got some aphrodisiacs, a few DCMs that I've already used. Ooh, an ultimate summoning orb. Not sure if I have any use for that, because they're usually used in like bronze and silver dungeons. Might be able to find a use for it. Ooh, a soulstone. Chico Kutin. What does this one do? Vit and strength as a tarot, and as a soulstone, plus 10 vit. Some slash damage, and it can combo with all the other ones too. Got a tarot card, the Star. That's an XP one. And we got our cup. So now we have a cup and melon pair. And I think that's all I need to get one demon up to max friendship for a soulstone. I'll just clear my inventory and then use the rest of these. Okay, I've made some space. Got another Star tarot. Ooh, another cup. So now we got 2 pairs. Some aphrodisiac and a 5 times instance of mastery. That's for expertise. Can definitely make use of that. Some more aphrodisiacs. Some more melon links. Scarlet stones. Now these are very useful. I need 5 of these to unlock Ikebukuro to do the quest. And Jackboxes is really the only way I can get them. But there's an alternate to use, I think, rubies or sapphires. But I really can't, I don't have a good source of either of those gems, so Scarlet Stones is going to be the main way I get into Ikebukuro. Okay, we got Balm of Life, so we can revive ourselves. 4 more left. Aphrodisiac, 5 times XP. Got a different tarot this time. This one appears to be a magic and cooldown reduction one. Final box is a DCM. That I've already used. Alright, decent haul. 3 cups and 4 melon links. So I can get 3 soul stones out of that if I want to. And they're all going to be luck-based soul stones, so I can speed up this Kodama grind. So I'd really like to get a sapphire by carrying this Kakuri Hime. It's a pretty low chance, but let's give it a try. Use 1 care. Got a cracked sapphire. She might actually not be high enough level to give me a full sapphire. Guess we'll see. Yeah, another cracked. Well, cracked sapphires are progress in themselves, so... There's a Lakshmi mini-boss here. These are very rare on this server, at least, because... Oh my god, she has so much HP. Basically, there's a little minigame people can play where they fight for their alignment to win each week, and whichever alignment wins gets to have a mini-boss spawn in the fields, like this one. And she's giving me a lot of trouble. I just want to... I'm here to kill phoenixes, and she's trying to shoot me with Almighty right now. I need to run very far away. And if you do manage to kill her, you have a low chance of getting her plugin. And she respawns every hour, except on this server when the world crashes or they restart the server, she stops spawning, even though she's supposed to be spawning all week. Whatever faction wins is supposed to spawn all week. But I guess when the server resets, it loses the memory that this certain alignment won. Okay, first soulstone we're going to make is Saki Mitama. Let's see if this gets him to a high enough friendship. Cup of Spirits. Gift Melon Link. Yes. Okay, good. It works. And then we'll do the Azumi as well. Actually, let me get my Synther logged in. Okay, Emerald for Saki Mitama. And Peridot for the Azumi. I'm not going to be able to do the Bazaars right now. And here's my Synther. We can use Crystallize. Throw up the Emerald. Confirm. Execute. Summon out the Azumi. Use Crystallize. Peridot. Confirm. Execute. Now Saki is a ring, soulstone, and Azumi is a shoe. So I'll just give her the ones I'm wearing, just trash gear. And she'll soulstone them. Might as well show you guys what I'm doing over here on my other monitor. Here's my Simper. Azumi on the shoe. And Saki Matama on the ring. Trade them back. Easy as that. And now we have... I'll just equip those. Should have a bit more luck now. Oh, my luck is super high because my Synthers party gear. Let me leave that party. Yeah, there's my true luck. 83. So I think I'm gonna go do my destiny now and continue the Kodama grind. Ooh, 3 out of 5. Another day of Denshi Cairo. You can probably tell that I'm not getting a whole lot of clips when I'm just doing the Kodama grind, and these Denshi Cairo clips are pretty close together. Okay, we had Ku Sifs. Now we're gonna get... Apis, oh no, Bicorns. And the boss is... a Matcha. 3 Matchas. I remember doing this floor a lot. I think it gives cracked coral, and that's the reason why I just repeated it over and over. And that's because coral is used in an expertise quest. And I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to complete that quest, because you need like 500 of each gem that's required. And we have really bad access to most of the gems. So yeah, I'm going to guess this is coral. Yep, 3 cracked coral, so you can very slowly get some coral if you do this every single day. Got another chance at getting a sapphire from Kakuri Hime. Okay, we've got a melon and a cracked sapphire. Okay, 1 step closer. We're gonna head down into Shinjuku Docks because we finally saved up enough fighting spirits to make a purchase here. She has a lot of weird gear. A lot of it is actually useful because of my limitations. And especially right now, I have very limited gear to work with. But one of the things she has is an extra. And extras are very rare to come by, especially in the vanilla game, and these are all vanilla items. So I'm going to buy this one here, the level 3. Has +2 to pretty much every stat, including luck, which is what I'm after. Just a very all-around decent extra. So we'll buy that. And it should give us a nice little exclamation mark, question mark above our head. Very cool, very cool. I don't know how I can go 4,000 Kodama kills and not get any of them, and then get 2 of them almost within 5 minutes of each other. Like, what the fuck? Alright, just hit Rapid 3, Class 3, which means we unlocked Ashes and Dust. Our Rapid Chain Expertise. We have Thunderous Bullet and Freezing Bullet. Let's try these out. I actually have no idea what these even do. But judging from the names, they have something to do with the affinities. Let me just pick up this loot, just in case there's a soul shard lying down here. Okay, Thunderous Bullet. 50 mag, 1 bullet, 5% MP. Infuse your bullets with thunder for 10 minutes, becomes electric, and you get some damage boosts. And I'm guessing this is just the same for ice, so yep. Let's do the thunder. Oh, okay. So now we got thunder damage and a little bit more damage. And that stays for 10 minutes, but there is a new skill that you learn that can clear it. Remove enhancement. Okay. Definitely going to be using these pretty often to hit weaknesses. Another day, another Denshi. Let's go. Doing floor set 10 this time. And we got some Datsubes. I do have a loose goal here. I'm trying to get to the floor that drops the Amulet of Negotiation, because I don't really have a whole lot of negotiation gear accessible. So I might as well get the few pieces I can. And the final boss. A Momonofu. The reward is some cracked turquoise. I don't think I've had turquoise yet, so that's useful to know that I can get some here if need be. So we've learnt a few new skills. We've got Viper Scope, very important one. It lets you reduce the target's defense by a little bit, and you hit very high on things that you normally wouldn't be hitting high on. We also unlocked some weird pursuit passives. Looks like they just give 10% LB power for the affinities. And that is pretty useful for us because we do have access to affinity style rapid.
But because it's so hard to get all the specs off, it's better to just mage and solo, it seems like. We are bringing Hurting Staff equipped.
Yo! We just got the thing. We just got it. We just got it from the big guy. Oh my god. 2 in 1 drop. Crazy. And we're done. That's 5 out of 5. Incredible stuff. So that grind took about 5 minutes for you, but for me, more like 15 hours. As you saw, ended up having to kill 6,953 Kodama, and about 200 of those were the Rowdy Avatar Kodama, so not a whole lot of kills from that, and somehow managed to pull the drop from that one in the end. And about half of those Kodama kills were manually looted. I didn't get any comp expansions until the back end of the grind, and that's when I started going even on them. Got a healthy stack of card boxes and 16 Yagia reports. A lot of Earth Element melons, not sure what I'm going to do with those. And of course 409 topazes, which if I were to sell in the store would net me just over 2 mil. But I think I'm going to hold on to them for now and just sell them off as need be. So unfortunately at this point my microphone decided to stop recording for about a day. So I'm in post-commentary mode now. Just going to give you a recap of what I did. So the first thing I did was go and hand in Act 2, finish that off, hand in the 5 soul shards, and he gives you some nice stuff. Get 5 of these chip things here that let you summon out a demon that is a higher level than yourself. Pretty useful for the quickly reduced demons that have plus 600% XP gain. They overlevel you very quickly. And then I went to this guy, who is able to grant skills to your demon at the cost of SP. And when you complete Act 2, you get 5k SP onto your quickly reduced demon. So I decided to put some of these PC passives here. They go onto the demon, but their effects actually apply to the player. So this is a incantation reduction one. And there's a cooldown reduction one as well. And there's also a magic and power saver, which reduces the amount of HP cost and MP cost of skills. I could get the MP saver one, but I think I'm fine with the cost of my rapid skills for now, so I just went with the incantation and the cooldown reduction ones. So I now have about 30% on both cooldown reduction and incantation. So we can see me putting them on there, rearranging the skills there. And that should be my best demon for quite a while. I'm just going to have her summoned out most of the time and getting her effects. So now I went over to take the next act, which should be Act 3. This one is about fusing up a Earthies, which is the electric style elemental. I already had the demons in my depot, so I just took them out, and there you go. Fused up an Earthies. Not that I'm even going to use him, because now Kokiri Hime is my best demon. And I went up to the Home 3 camp and found a dead guy on the floor, which I just I was trying to revive him, but a lot of people don't understand you have to toggle on the ability to be revived. So it took him a little while to toggle on that effect while I just killed this Kate Sif here, which is probably what killed him in the first place. Obviously that electric thrust is still very powerful. So there, revived. And he was thankful in the chat. So part of this quest is killing a bunch of Inugamis and then one Shikigami. So I went up and killed the Shikigami, got a fighting spirit off him, very nice. Then I went down to the magic shop to perform a status reset because I just had all my stats into luck, but it's not necessary to have it in luck anymore, so I just moved it all over into speed and now we're going to be quite powerful. So this act actually has a little boss at the end of it. It is in the home, what is this, the service entrance? Just a bunch of Shikigamis and a Taraka. And it looks like the chat log is saying they should be using fire-based damage, but I'm pretty sure Taraka reflects fire-based damage, so that would not be a good tip, would it? So I swapped to ice. Seemed like a demon that would be weak to ice, and yeah, I guess it was. Pretty simple. My damage is quite high when it's not all specced into luck. Just finished off the Shikigamis, and we'll see what is in this end chest. Because on my notes, I had this end chest giving MF or Yagaya reports. So we'll see if there actually is any in there. Turns out not to be. Actually, what they give me is a clan permit, which is just something I can buy at the terminal. So that's disappointing, but there wasn't any MF in there. I had to amend my notes for that. So I just handed in the act quest, and we got to... We're trying to get to level 30. I forget why, but there is a reason. So I took the next act. We're just going to power through them all. This one is to go into the Grey dungeon in Tsukunami Tunnels. Once again, as I mentioned before, I am allowed to go into the act dungeons even though they use a plate. There's really no getting around it. I just have to go in there. But before that, I have to obtain the Grey plate, which requires me to sacrifice a demon that is level 12 or higher. So I just picked out a random bicorn that I had in my depot, and we're going to send it in here for a low chance for it to be sacrificed, but it ends up being forced sacrificed later on in the quest anyway. It did survive this little journey into the old world tunnel, and he got a little stone for me. And we can take him back to the cathedral, where he will be sacrificed to grant me the Grey plate. So here it is. Ask about plates, and he'll kill this bicorn. Rest in peace, buddy. He just fades away. And there's the Grey plate. Oh, after I do have to talk to him one more time to actually get the plate. Then we can enter the dungeon. Now, I did amend my rules so that I wasn't able to just continuously farm Grey over and over, because it ends up having some decent rewards at the end, and if I was able to just get a bunch of Grey plates, it would invalidate the run in my eyes, to be honest. I'm meant to be locked out of these dungeons in the first place. I only want to do just one run through. But yeah, this is like a mix between bronze and silver. It's really not that difficult of a run. And there's Nekomatas in here, which is interesting because there was a quest that I said was impossible, but I realized that Nekomatas are actually in quite a few dungeons that I have access to later on, like Underground Shinjuku, and I think I'm going to try and do the quest through that dungeon instead of taking it right now and doing it through Grey. So here's the Fornius mini-boss. Looks pretty threatening, but as you'll see, my damage is actually quite nice when he's weak to fire. So I'm using these switches pretty often, just swapping between them, trying to hit weaknesses. It's nice. It actually feels a lot like Magic Bullet. It kind of makes Rapid feel a little weird, like it doesn't really have a place, because now I'm acting like a Magic Bullet user. And it gets even worse as you'll see as I unlocked more chain expertise skills. They really have diminished what a rapid actually is, because you can actually move while you use rapid skills, which in my eyes, what a rapid skill is being stuck in place and attacking really fast around you. And if you can move, like, it's not even rapid anymore. But I guess people wanted to be able to keep up with the other skills that are able to move around while attacking, so it makes sense that this is the route that they would take with the expertise changes. So here is the final boss. It is a big Andrus and a bunch of baby Forniuses. Wanted to try and get the Andrus alone and take him out, and he did aggro on pretty hard immediately, start charging up an attack. Pretty sure I looked up the weakness to him right off the bat. It looks like it was just penetrate. Yeah, look at that. 3 hits and he's dead. Then I can just clean up all the Forniuses. They're still weak to fire. Oh, and I guess there was a Decarabia in there as well. So let's take a look what Grey has to offer as an end chest. It actually gives you a bronze DT fragment, which I was thinking I didn't have access to at all. So this really stumped me. What the hell am I going to do with a single bronze fragment? Am I going to allow myself to spend it? Because there is a few things that you can spend it on. I'll definitely go into my purchasing options for that bronze fragment in a later video, but for now I think we're going to end the video here. Thank you for all your comments on the series so far, and just know that I read every single one of them. Love you all.